Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be finishing off bringing power to my new gazebo I built and redoing the power and fire alarm to the tower. If you haven't seen my last videos, I showed how I installed all this conduit here. I've installed all this conduit on here, and I've done some underground burial conduit going underground and bringing conduit up to the gazebo and more underground back over to the shed where I come back up in EMT conduit to go into that box where we're getting power, and also going over to fire alarm to bring our fire alarm outside. Today is time to pull wire through all this new conduit. Let's talk about what I'm going to be pulling through this conduit out here. Here we have 40 meters or 130 feet of RW90 14 gauge solid, which is what I'm going to be running in the conduit, RW90, so it's good to be in conduit and underground, all of that. 14 gauge solid. Maybe I should have gone with stranded. I hate working with stranded, but it is nicer to pull in conduit, but whatever, that's what we've got there for that. And then for the fire alarm, I've got this, I think it's a 5 conductor, it might even be an 8 conductor 18 gauge. 8 conductor 18 gauge. I didn't run the red fire alarm cable as that stuff is not rated to be underground in wet locations. This is rated to be in wet locations. Water will not penetrate that, which is important. You can't run the red fire alarm cable because chances are that conduit is or will fill up with water, and it will just dissolve that insulation and start giving you ground fault. So you got to run this stuff. Now this isn't really fire alarm rated, I don't believe, but this part of the system is just for fun. It's not actually for life safety. First thing I'm going to do is pull the fire alarm from this box here all the way over a straight path under and up over into that box there. We're gonna run our fish tape through. I hate this fish tape. I need to retire it and get a new one. This thing's got rusty and it gets stuck. It's not a very great fish tape. There, we've got a good chunk of fish tape out there. That's probably more than we need, actually. Time to connect up to our fish tape. All of these I won't be using to pull because I want to keep the head a little smaller. Hook these guys on. And I'll tape everything, make sure it goes all smooth. there you have it. Put a little bit extra just in case, you never know. That should be good there. There we go. Next, I'm gonna pull the fire alarm up through this pipe and over to that LB and to the horn, or to the strobe. So I'll probably pull out a length with the LB and then push it that way, pull it out and then push it towards horn strobe. Short run, we might not need a fish tape or pull string. Might be able to just shove her up the pipe. I felt a little bump. It might have been our connector up there, if that's what it was. That's good, means we're close. There we go, that should be plenty. Cut that guy off. Now that all of this is done, we're going to move over to this side. And we're gonna bring our wire up from here, up over, and up into that pull station up there. I'm gonna try pulling this, or I should say pushing it, without a fish tape though. This one's a little longer and we've got two bends. There we go. Now I'm gonna pull all of our power, our 3-conductor. We'll splice the fire alarm later and deal with that later, but for now I'm just gonna pull everything. I'm gonna start by running down from this box, which will come up in the gazebo. I'm gonna see if I can do it just by pushing it. We may end up... Before I make you watch this did not work. We do need the fish tape. The setup here is kind of strange. This further away from the shed conduit, the one that's further away, is actually the one that ends up at the shed. You'd think it would be the opposite, but it's just the way this all ended up. All right, there you go. Next, I'm gonna go here to the tower. So I'm gonna send my fish stick, or sorry, my fish tape down this conduit here. And I now got everything through. Now I've just got to cut this off over here. I'm now gonna pull from here up to the tower, so I'm gonna run a fish tape down from the top. We're all pulled through up to the top now. You can cut all of these guys off down here. Now I'm gonna go from here up to this box. This guy should be an easy one to do here. Fish tape should be needed for this. And our final one will be from here up to here. So I'll need to take off that box. All right, that's everything pulled now, but I think I'm gonna end this video now since the next part of splicing everything and installing devices will take a lot longer. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and give it a like. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe if you enjoy my videos and want to see more like them. If you got any comments or questions, make sure to leave those down in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching.